Hey now, welcome to Mashup Friday, right here on the line. That's right. A little mashup for you there.
Yeah, man, I had two turntables rocking.
A little cult of personality, a little whatever that was. What was
Yeah.
that? What was that you had
A little
going?
radioactive going there.
Oh man, I've been waiting all day for that song.
You're getting it next, don't worry.
Yeah, I've been waiting all day for it. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, I just got a. Oh, no. I just got a call from the internet people. Do I need to take it?
What?
Well, they're supposed to come out at 3, and I need to.
Take it. I'll keep things going from here.
No, hold on.
I can read from the dictionary.
Oh, they called twice. It's kicking it to voicemail. Can I do this live on air? Hold on. I got it. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of work. I think I got an appointment at 3. What time are you going to be there? If you can wait till 3, I'm not going to be there until then. So yeah, that's why we said.
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. We're spitting the hits. Now, Andrew is taking some time to try and take care of an internet issue because, as we know, internet is very important. It has basically taken over our lives. Do you know that I was involved in my first chat in 1993? My friend was on a chat room. There are only like 5 people in there. And now look where we are. The world is basically ruined. It is ruined. Let me tell you right now, AI, which I bought into too, is going to take us over. You know what? The only way to combat it is whenever you see a video and you know it's AI.
Okay,
then
okay,
you type.
okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Then you type, "This is AI" with double exclamation point. Oh, okay, we're back.
That was so unprofessional. But I had to take it because it takes forever. Like they'll book you like a week or 2 weeks out, and then if they don't get in touch with you, then they just cancel your ticket. And I couldn't put the guy live on air because he didn't know. But the thing was, I literally I booked an appointment that was supposed to be from 3 to 5, and he's like, "Well, can I go ahead and come out now?" And I'm like, "No, nah, I booked it from 3 to 5. What are we doing here?" Now I don't blame him though, Scott. If you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm not blaming you. I understand that you've got some time to kill, and most people would be grateful to get their appointment done early. But I'll just, gosh, I'm gonna have to cancel my Mandu and just go straight there, I guess. Dang, dude. Let me go ahead and do that. I told him I'd call him back at, I wonder if I can text him. Let's see. Let me do that. Yeah, and yes, I know this is unprofessional, but y'all just work with me for a second. Of course, they'd call me wanting to come early. This has been an issue we've been dealing with for weeks. Weeks, I tell you. And they're so weird about it. They're like, if you don't respond, then we're going to automatically cancel your ticket. And I'm like, oh, so stressful. Hey, Noto Roofing, something that's not stressful is letting Noto Roofing handle all your roofing stuff. They will get you covered on all fronts, free roof inspection, complimentary roof tune-up, and if you got issues, this is the company to go with. Now, they're not going to force you to use them. Absolutely not going to force you. No pressure whatsoever. But they're going to tell you what's going on up there. They're not going to upsell you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to, jerk you around. But they will be honest, and they'll say you got a little issue, you got a big issue, maybe you need a new roof, whatever it is. They'll tell you, and then you can decide what you want to do. You know this. You know Noto. They're the best, man. And I'm proud to have them on this show. Here's the number, 205-848 848-2299. That's 848-2299 and online notoroofing.com. Notoroofing.com. I could have taken that call while John Bird was doing his song, but I don't want to miss this song. So I'm glad I didn't. What John Bird's going to be playing today is probably going to be a little controversial with our audience just because some of y'all ain't going to like it. You're not going to like, you may like this, but I'm saying some of y'all ain't going to like the original song. It's back from the 90s. It's called What I Am by some chick called, what was her name? Erin Bickel or something.
Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. She's the one that married Paul Simon.
Oh,
Big
did
hit.
you? Edie Brickell and the New Paul Simons, right?
Bohemians. She
Bohemians.
married Paul Simon.
Married Paul Simon. Gotcha. So we'll do that whenever John Bird is ready. Everything's just so out of whack right now. I feel like I'm completely thrown off. And we'll also get your reviews on the other side if you want to get that review in after you hear this. Don't send it yet. Make sure you hear the song first before you decide what you think about it. 205-545-9950. John Bird, if you are ready, my friend, let's take it away.
Well, I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean, yeah. I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Do ya? Well, philosophy is a talk on cereal box. Religion is a smile on a dog. Well, I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Choke me in the shallow water before I get too deep. Well, what I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, why? What I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, why? Oh, I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Do ya? Philosophy is a walk on slippery rocks. Religion is a light in the fog. Well, I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Well, choke me in the shallow water before I get too deep. Choke me in the shallow water before I get too deep. Well, what I am is what I am, and what you are. Why? What I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, why? I said, what I am is what I am, and what you are. Oh, what you are. What you am is what I am, what you are. Oh, why? Do ya?
Ow, fantastic guitar work on that one. I was vibing there. I was vibing.
Yeah, it's got a funky groove to it, which I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I think it was fun.
It was fun. So, whatever your opinion of that is, good or bad, send
Yes.
it in. I expect a mixed bag. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I thought that, it's an older song. It's from the 90s.
Yeah,
But,
it was a big hit. Their only hit.
we got members of the audience that if it's not 70s or 80s, they don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
So,
But we have a wide audience, and we want to make sure that we cover everything.
we have a wide feral audience.
A wild, feral audience. I like that.
Just like y'all guessing what happened on December 4th. Y'all are just...
Oh, I'll give you a hint. Oh, what a night. Early December, back 2023.
Y'all are feral. Feral.
Feral.
Now, you think about it, though, JB. That happened in 2023, and you got fired from here the following year.
Let's not go down that road. Come on, man.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You can do it again. It's not a big deal. You won't get fired this time.
Okay. If you say so.
205-545-9950. I'll try to read your comments on YouTube as well for our YouTubers if I can find them. 545-9950. Back after this. All right, let's start off with Joseph Arnold, who says, Bird, you sounded pretty damn good on that.
Thank you, brother.
Stacy G says, nice, John Bird.
Stacy.
Kelly says, great one, JB. That was
Kelly.
awesome.
Thank you, Kelly.
That's from YouTube. Let's see. I'll start on the text line with Felicia. She says, I never really liked that song. Still don't, but not a bad job.
All right. Well, thank you. And see, that's what I like to hear. Honesty.
Tommy Mitchell, I like it. Good one, JB.
Thank you.
Mississippi, that's a mighty fine picking and grinning, JB. 12-pack PBR.
Yes.
Scott, love that song. You nailed it, JB.
Thank you, brother.
Blake says, now that is Effing good job, JB.
Nice.
Leslie, I absolutely loved it. I sang along with John for the whole song. Loved it, JB. Loved it.
Sweet.
She loved it 3 times. Well done, JB. That's from Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Zach says, good JB, bad song.
Yeah, that happens more than just a little bit.
Trey says, grooving with you, JB. Awesome.
Trace.
Casey says, good cover. It does you show your range and song choice. Whatever happened to our other Casey?
Yeah, the one that talked about ears bleeding. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. I need to reach out to him.
Where are you, KC? I missed getting talked about your ears bleeding. You're discussing your ear problems.
Gabe says, that is amazingly beautiful, JB. Have you ever played the song, Have You Ever Seen the Rain by Critics Clearwater Revival?
Oh, yes, I actually do that in my live show.
I think your voice would fit perfect with it, he says.
That's a good one.
Keith says, you gonna perform this crap and not do too hip to be square? Keith really wants hip to be square.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, it's a great song.
Cherry says, I love that song, and you did a great job on it, JB.
Thank you, ma'am.
Snowball says, awesome guitar picking, JB, but you really need a set of boobs to sing that song.
Well, I think she was kind of flat-chested, so I think it's okay.
Richard the Cop must have been good, JB. My Uber passenger was trying to sing along.
Oh, dang. Hopefully you got a bigger tip.
Bill says that was dog-ish.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know, like I said, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea.
Bubba Rumble, Jay Bizzle covered that chick song real good. I give it numerous hey to the now.
Yeah, yeah.
AJ says, A for effort, JB. Not your fault. The song itself sucks. There's a reason you never heard of Edie Brickle again after that song came out. You tried. Mary says, awesome, JB.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Slower Mower says, nice vocal range, JB.
Slower Mower.
Maggie says, what I am is impressed. 10 plus.
Nice. Thank you, girl.
Let's see. Thomas says, excellent. John Bird does it again.
Thank you, Thomas.
Michael, good job, Jay Bizzle.
Thank you.
And on the recent ones, I didn't have the ability to text about. Darren says, damn, Bird, I think that's my favorite song you've done.
Oh, dang.
Well, Ippy says, good job, Birdman, just not a fan of Edie's music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 80s, it's 90s.
See what you did there. I like that. It's
Daniel, spectacular rendition, gave me all the tingles in the right places.
Dang. Glad I could give you the tingles, I think.
Gay? Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Heath says, great strumming. Wow, at the range on Jay Bizzle, 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Stacy, I enjoyed it, JB. You should do more 90s songs. I agree.
Thank you, Stacy.
Cheeseman, 5 out of 5. Hey, nows.
Hey, now.
Tracy says KC bled out. That's why he doesn't text us anymore.
He bled out.
I do. I think I know. I think I remember who that is. And I could reach out to him.
Yeah, just check on him and see how he's doing because we love our Hey Now Nation.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if we don't hear from somebody for a while, we'll actually go and check on him. Because we've had listeners pass away.
Yes, we have.
And, you know, when that happens, it's not always that the family knows that we were their favorite show or whatever,
right.
So we don't get told. Now Facebook will help some, you know. We've found it on Facebook before, but I'll never forget. There was my first experience with that was there was a liberal that would call our show over in Anniston,
mm-hmm.
and he would just argue with us, especially as Trump came on the scene. He would just argue and argue and argue, and he'd make absurd points. And even my liberal co-host at the time would push back on him.
Oh, that's bad.
My liberal co-host, he was my age, and so we were in our early 30s, and he was more of a, you know, uh, independent type of guy,
Mm-hmm.
but an independent with mostly liberal views. But he was level-headed about some stuff, and so we were able to make it work. And I was so early in my radio career, I didn't want to push any buttons or rub anybody the wrong way, and cost myself future gigs. Looking back on it, that wouldn't have cost me any future gigs, but this guy in particular, he would call and argue with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we got word from his wife. She called us one day and told us that he had passed away. And we were like, dang, dude, that sucks. And so my co-host and I found out the funeral arrangements, and we literally went to the funeral. And his wife.
That's good.
And his wife and family members knew all about us, and they were so happy to see us and everything else. And it was a cool moment. I
Well
know
done,
he thought
Andrew.
it would. He would have thought it was cool that we showed up, even though he argued with us all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, but I mean, it seems like back then you could do that. You could argue and butt heads, but still you could be friends.
It's hard to believe too, man. Some of the people that have passed away, like even in the radio business, you had our boy Jeff Myers, who was such a good dude. You knew him from back in the day.
Yeah, way back in the day when I first gotten into.
I knew him from working with him for 2 years at 101. But when he passed away, you know where he was working? He was working for Cumulus. He was working in traffic here.
That's right.
But he was working remote. And that was before we, shipped it off to wherever we shipped it to.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, man, I miss that guy. He was a good dude. I'd occasionally call him.
Man, he was always there. He saved my bacon more than once. He was just the kind of guy that would do anything for you.
Yeah, and I know I know some of those stories with you and Jeff.
Yeah.
Would you say he saved your bacon? I mean, legitimately saved your bacon. People would be shocked if they heard some of the stories.
Oh, but that's my past. I'm a Christian now, and I got a history.
That one story that we're talking about in particular, God, I wish we could just lay that out on the show one day just to see the shock on people's text messages.
You know what? Didn't we talk about that on that podcast we did 3 years ago where you interviewed me?
I don't think so. I don't think that was brought up, but I mean, listen, if you get a wild hiz up your ears one day and you want to talk about it, we'll bring it up.
All
I
right.
think it could bleed off into an hour and a half of BSing like we did today. We could just do old arrest stories.
Old arrest stories.
The
Those are
audience would
always
love
great.
that. Most of our audience has a story about being arrested, so we could just
Well,
do
you
that.
just gave it away. Thanks.
No,
Butt face.
I didn't. That's my fault, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing. It wasn't anything bad. Don't worry. I didn't mean to give it away, though. I'll never not think about the video of little Peyton sitting in his underwear at his drum set, playing drums to this. He had headphones on, so you couldn't hear the song, but he'd hit the drums and he'd go, radioactive! Radioactive!
Oh, you showed me that, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. I need to post it on Facebook again.
Yeah, and I bet he can play the heck out of that song.
People are now posting listeners that have died in the text line. Trey says John Argo passed away as well. He was a really nice guy. Worked with my husband at one time. Wait, is that a listener that we're talking about, or are we on a different topic?
No, I would assume a listener.
John Argo, or is it John from Argo?
John from Argo.
Does that sound familiar?
That sounds familiar.
There's more here. Let me see.
Of course, a big one was cornbread.
Cornbread, Gomish cornbread. Who else? Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell.
Charles Allen Head.
Charles Allen Head.
Rick says John Johnson from Anniston worked with his wife. She was the nicest person ever. He was a total idiot. Glad he died. Wow.
That's kind of harsh for a Friday.
Yeah,
actually, that's harsh for any day.
I don't know. Yeah,
Ouch.
I don't know. I don't know John Johnson, but that was very harsh. Trey says John Argo. Oh, John Argo that did Traffic. I remember that name now. That was Bird. It was John Argo from the Traffic Center.
Oh.
Does AJ remember him? Did he pass away? How long ago was that?
A couple of years, he said.
Dang. Yeah, I remember that name. I don't know that I ever met him. I don't know if he even worked in this building, but and then obviously John Bird's friends, TC and John Ed.
Yeah, well, TC, yeah, and I mean, John Ed was John Ed, and my best friend, and my radio partner, who died way in 2008, but Jack Boston.
Jack Boston.
Yeah, that still affects him.
You still talk to his children?
Yes, good friends with him.
Who else? Richard Dixon's great friend and former co-host, Lisa Mason.
Oh, Lisa.
I never met her, so I didn't know her personally. Did you know her?
I knew her some, and from what I knew of her, she reminded me of Jessica.
Really?
Yes. I mean, yes. But yeah, I mean they come and they go.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It was very sad.
Man, we are taking a note. Let's turn this up. Come on, man. Dirty jokes. Call in with your dirty jokes.
Well, we got to do the Will segments, which is probably not going to be any better,
Well, animals are friends. There's a chance.
Okay, well, yeah. Let's hope for animals are friends.
Or dumb ways. No, dumb ways to die was a real problem. Love is in the air.
Love is in the air would be a good one.
Let's hope it's that one.
Who knows?
Criminals that suck. I don't know.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Hey, listen, it's me and you both today, apparently. It is time for the Wheel of Segment.
Animals are friends.
Look at that.
Animals are friends. They're not food or property. Tell me, would you eat your dead granny? If not, then think about your hypocrisy.
Here we go, man. We got some good stuff. I'm ready.
Oh, Rick says John was the liberal you were talking about that was out in Anniston that we went to his funeral. Okay. Well, I'll take Rick's word on it. I don't remember his name, but yeah, John's probably right. John Johnson. Yeah, I think that might have been his name. But I don't, I didn't know him personally. But I just knew. Hell, I don't even remember what he would like. I just remember arguing with him. I don't even remember what his arguments would be. But, I mean, we just tried to be nice and go to his funeral.
I hope there's going to be a lot of cute animal stories, bunny rabbits and
yeah.
stuff.
Up first is actually a story we covered last night on the podcast. Venomous snakes escape breeding farms in southern China due to flooding.
Oh, gosh, that video. Oh, man.
But this gives us some answers as to, because we just had a video last night. We didn't really know the backstory. We just knew that snakes are popping up everywhere in South China after a tsunami flooding. It says hundreds of snakes, including cobras, have escaped from flooded breeding farms in southern China as severe storms continue to batter parts of the country. State media reported that a snake farm in Hangzhou in Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region was hit by floodwaters after days of heavy rainfall caused by Typhoon Mayask. It's called Typhoon Maysak.
Is it really?
I swear, Maysak.
Okay, I won't give you a buzzer on that one.
Typhoon Maysak. Prompting warnings from nearby residents. A dramatic video shared by state media showing local people using dip nets to catch snakes and a cobra poking its head above the torrent of muddy water went viral. Local media reported that the types of the escaped snakes include water snakes, king rat snakes, and cobras.
Oh.
Hundreds of snakes escaped all at once, they said. I've seen 5 or 6. That's a snake bite victim in a local hospital told the Beijing News. The villager said he was bitten by a cobra while clearing debris on the ground floor of his house at about 1 p.m. on Tuesday. A local doctor who treats snakebite patients told the paper he had treated several villagers since the typhoon hit the region. The incident came amid severe flooding in the area where 2 reservoirs experienced overtopping and breaches on Monday, leaving villages in several towns surrounded by floodwaters. At least 6 people were killed, with at least 50,000 people evacuated. 6 were still missing. I wonder, these little villages, they kind of look like third world areas.
Mm-hmm.
Is that China's version of our trailer parks, I think?
Yeah, I would think so.
Or ghettos.
Ghettos.
Yeah. It says death toll from the devastating storms in parts of China rose to 38 after the state news agency reported Wednesday that a landslide in the central province had killed 21 people. Thunderstorms and tornadoes killed at least 11 in the central province. Separately, Beijing News reported that a snakebite victim had died, citing confirmation from a local hospital and witnesses. China's president, Xi Jinping, called for an all-out rescue effort as flooding and other extreme weather continued to affect the region. The Emergency Management Bureau said it was aware of reports of flooding waters and had damaged snake breeding farms and that villagers had been bitten by snakes. The media center on Wednesday issued emergency guidance on preventing and treating snake bites, warning that venomous snakes, including cobras, kraits and green pit vipers had escaped as a result of the rising flood. The center also said local authorities had increased anti-venom supplies and opened a fast-track treatment channel for snakebite patients at the People's Hospital, the city's designated snakebite treatment center, in response to recent incidents. The hospital declined to comment and did not confirm state media reports that a snakebite patient had died.
Man, and you know what? The worst thing was the video that you showed. It looked like the Loch Ness Monster, like 3 Loch Ness Monsters. It was like cobras, like swimming through the water.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was bad. It was bad. Next up on Animals Are Friends, let's go with this one. Cattle herder narrowly escapes terrifying caught-on-camera lion attack by treating beast like a house cat.
Well, what do you expect?
Well, no, they're saying he was attacked, but then he treated it like a house cat to get it to let him go. He said a cattle herder survived being pinned down by a lioness for 30 agonizing minutes by treating the beast like a house cat and giving it a little affection. Kalubahai Boghabi Gamarara was minding his own business in the Gujarat on India's west coast when the lion was suddenly upon him, badly mauling him and leaving him in fear for his life. It says after knocking him to the ground, she kept pinning beneath her massive front legs, toying with him as horrified bystanders looked on, some of whom tried to help by lobbing rocks at the big cat, but the predator was undeterred. As he laid there helpless, covered in blood, the lioness flashed her razor-sharp teeth at him several times, heightening the terror in the caught-on-camera pin-down. In a desperate bid for freedom, he tried stroking the lion's fur. I'm glad it said fur. But it's a female. It's a female. Stroking the lion's fur, which appeared to do the trick as the animal suddenly let him up and retreated to a nearby forest on its own. So he basically took his hand and started petting it like you would pet a normal house cat.
Like, nice kitty, nice kitty.
Yeah. I was going to feed my cattle, he says, when the lioness suddenly attacked me from behind and pulled me down. She caught a hold of my hand and did not let me go for a long time. The man's family said he sustained injuries, including wounds to his neck, head, back, and a fractured left arm. He's currently in the hospital recovering from the ordeal.
Man, I'm glad it, turned out somewhat, positive.
Yeah. So
So if you're ever approached by a tiger, you just say, "Hey, kitty, kitty," and rub his head.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you do. Next up, pilot sues hotel after being bitten by rabies-infected bats in bed.
Come on, man. This is horror story stuff here.
The pilot has launched a lawsuit against a major hotel chain after his feet were nibbled by bats in his room overnight. The unnamed captain was advised to get a rabies jab after staying at the Sheraton Denver downtown hotel in Denver. Evidence filed by lawyers showed the 46-year-old was staying at the property owned by hospitality giant Marriott on August 29th last year while in the city for training. But a peaceful night's sleep turned into a literal nightmare after the father of one was woken up at 2:30 a.m. by the swarm of winged mammals which bit his feet.
Oh, gosh.
On waking up in the morning, he discovered a bat clinging to the curtains. Did he get nibbled on his feet and he just laid back down and went to sleep?
He must have been really tired.
Documents submitted to the court say the pilot attempted to block up a hole in his room's air conditioning system with a towel where he believed the bats managed to get in. However, the hotel did not move him to another room. When he complained to staff about the experience, they instead advised him to get vaccinated, warning that several bats in the area had been known to carry rabies. The injections cost him 100,000 pounds in his hometown of Anaheim, California.
Wait, he had to pay it.
Yeah.
The Marriott didn't.
So he got bit by bats, and he calls the front desk, and they're like, "Yeah, you probably just want to get vaccinated. We don't have an extra room for you, though."
Boycott the Marriott, everybody.
No. Don't.
If you don't want to get bit by bats. But Marriott is a great place. I love going there.
We're not bashing businesses here.
No, I mean, I love it.
Oh, wait, that was our third story. Well, I didn't have any build-up on that. Let's do one more. They usually have a build-up on a final story.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
This is the best one so far. This is going to be the perfect one to end with.
Our third and final story. Headline reads, "Man arrested after seagull allegedly used as a weapon."
All right. Now I'm liking this.
Yeah, buddy. A man has been charged with assault after he allegedly attacked someone with a seagull. It has been reported. How do you attack somebody with a seagull? Just like hit them with an umbrella?
You can grab them by the tail, I would think, and then
Maybe the feet?
swing 'em like that. The feet, but the legs might come off.
Yeah,
But
they
the
do.
beak when you're holding it there, yeah, I can see that.
Police in Oban were called to Towns Queen Park Place near Station Square on Saturday, June 27th, after members of the public raised alarm. The Oban Times reported that the man allegedly grabbed two seagulls from the street and used one to attack a member of the public.
So he had one in each hand?
No, well, yeah,
That's
he grabbed
epic. Come swinging like a ninja.
two. It's like seagull nunchucks.
Oh, yeah.
There was no evidence of the birds being injured in the incident. Yeah, because they probably flew off. Like, you think the birds stayed around and waited for the cops to show up? That's an easy way of saying, like, we don't know what happened to the birds. to say there's no evidence that the birds were harmed because we never saw the birds. They flew away. The man was not arrested, but was taken home while further inquiries were carried out. He was charged later. Okay. Spokesperson for the police, Scotland, told the newspaper, quote, a man was charged in connection with an assault on Queen's Park Place in Oban, which was reported to police around 5 p.m. Saturday, June 27th. The report will be submitted to the procurator. Yeah, they're going to send it to somebody. And that's what we call Animals Are Friends.
Think about your hypocrisy.
Think about it. Just think about it. 205-545-9950 if you want to get in on the tail end of this. Ernest Financial bringing you this part of the show. RetireWithErnest.com. RetireWithErnest.com. That's my buddy David Ernest helping you with your retirement. If you got over $50K in your retirement and you don't have a planner yet, well, lucky you. I got one for you. You call David Ernest. He'll get you squared away. He's been doing this over 45 years. He knows what he's doing. He knows all the programs, all the loopholes, all the things that you need to do to make sure your money stays safe and secure and that you are well taken care of, my friend. David Ernest, Ernest Financial. 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-7233. And online, RetireWithErnest.com. Why is CNN talking about Belgium hopes to advance after beating U.S. in last game? Like, screw Belgium. Screw the World Cup. Like, okay, we did our duty and we were soccer fans for a few minutes. Like, we're moving on now.
Oh, don't be like that.
I'm just saying, like, we're not gay anymore. We've been delivered.
We've been delivered.
I'm just kidding. I don't think soccer's gay. I mean, it's a little commie, but I don't. I got good friends that like soccer, so I respect it.
I just wish they could score like 20 or 30 points.
Well, that'd be good. Or make each goal like
at least 3 points.
10 points.
Yeah, I mean something now that.
And then depending on where you kicked it from.
Oh,
you get more points.
Okay, see, they didn't talk to us.
I mean,
I'm liking that.
You can run that score up, cool.
Yep.
All right, Noto Roofing for you one more time, NOTOroofing.com, NOTOroofing.com. This is a good day for you to call Noto. It's a good day for you to hit them up and tell them you want that free roof inspection. You can probably get it done this weekend, or you can get it done next week, whatever's convenient for you. And unlike my internet people, they will show up when they say they're going to show up and not try to come at a different time. No offense, Scott. I'm not bashing you.
No.
What's crazy, though, is you think about it. They're like, yeah, the earliest time we have is like 2 weeks away. And it's like, well, obviously not, because, when I do finally get my appointment, the dude ain't got nothing to do for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, somebody may have canceled on them.
Yeah, that's true, too. But call Noto. They'll be there on time. Professional, great guys. 205-848-2299. Free roof inspection. Complimentary roof tune-up. Free stuff, man. I'm giving y'all free stuff. 205-848-2299. Online, NOTOroofing.com. Y'all go check out that latest Over the Line podcast. It's up. It's called Is the Tyler Robinson Trial Putting Conspiracies to Rest? And we talk a little bit about that, but then it gets super weird, and there's, penis cups and all kinds of stuff. So just beware if you click on it. But check it out. I think you'll like it. I'm out of here. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you, John Bird.
Thank you.
See you tonight, Pro South in Piedmont. See you, Cut.